Denver voters, those ballots are on the way. They were mailed out today. One of the big questions, of course, the mayor's race. Michael Hancock up against 5 opponents as he goes for that third term. Also on the ballot, what supporters are calling the Right to Survive bill. It would allow urban camping. A critic of Initiative 300, though, is calling it a river killer. CBS 4 investigator Brian Moss met the man whose family spent decades cleaning the South Platte. He says all that hard work could be in jeopardy.
This measure is the most heinous piece of, I'll call it, legislation that I've seen.
And that was not even Jeff Shoemaker's strongest description of Initiative 300, the Right to Survive measure.
Measure 300 is a river killer, and in my mind, it's a city killer.
For Shoemaker, it's personal. His father started the Greenway Foundation 45 years ago to reclaim the South Platte River. At the time, it was a cesspool, a polluted dumping ground labeled a toilet. But they went to work, helped turn the tide, cleaning the river and turning it into what it is today, a crown jewel where people live and play. Jeff Shoemaker continues the work his father started.
He said, mark my words, one day the best place to live, work, and play in Denver is going to be along this river, and he was dismissed.
But Initiative 300 would overturn Denver's camping ban and allow the homeless to camp in public places, like along the South Platte. Shoemaker believes that would turn the river back into what it was decades ago.
What do you think we would see in this area?
Tent after box after tent after sleeping bag.
Now this is the kind of thing that the opponents of Initiative 300 fear. We're north of Denver, right along the banks of the South Platte River, and we came upon this semi-permanent encampment. The first thing you find is a big, massive pile of trash and garbage strewn all over the place. Walk through here with me, and you'll see at least half a dozen semi-permanent structures. This one is surrounded by fence. As you walk through here, pieces of bikes, trash, food strewn all over the place, a number of tents where people have been staying, and down there at the far end, a teepee. This man, who didn't want his face or name revealed, said he has lived here about a year. When people need to relieve themselves, they sometimes just go right in this area?
Well, I don't know about right in this area, but yeah. I believe all men stand up and piss.
This woman, also homeless, says she came here from Denver 3 weeks ago after police pressure became too much.
I can do what I want when I want.
If things were easier in Denver, if they got rid of that camping ban and everything, would you go back to Denver?
Possibly.
If they're camping like that along the river, where are they going to the bathroom?
Yeah, great question. That's a big problem. But the problem is it's not theirs.
Rafi Mercuri, who manages the Right to Survive campaign, suggests the city should provide services wherever the homeless choose to stay.
These people exist. They're going to be somewhere. And my question is, because there's not enough accessible shelter spaces, where are they supposed to go?
It's amazing in the summertime how many people are down here.
Back at Confluence Park, walking the plaza named after his father, Jeff Shoemaker believes passing 300 would reverse decades of progress.
All of that work to make the South Platte River the best place to live, work, and play in town is gone.
I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.